I'm just waiting for him to come on, Miss Morrissey. What do you think? You think anybody's going to show up? Oh, oh, they're here. Hi, boys and girls. Well, I was waiting for you. I wasn't sure when you were going to show up. I've been checking my watch, and I'm just so glad. Ava came on, and even Jackson. Oh, my goodness. Oh, I thought that was Maddox there. I hope some other people come on. And don't miss out on this because it's still January, but today is a day of the week that starts with a F. F says f. Today is Friday. Friday. Now, today is Friday. What month is it? It's still January, but January is running out, and I'm a little bit sad about that because it's my birthday month and Elvis's birthday month. 21 was yesterday. What's today gonna be? 20, 21, 20. Nope, it's not a teen. Ooh, 2 and a 2, 22. 2 and a 2 put together is 22. That is today. Today is Friday the 22nd. What's tomorrow going to be? I know. We don't have school tomorrow, but what do you think it's going to be? Because you might have to learn it on your own since we don't have school. What's after 22? A 2 and a 2, and then a 2 and a 3. 23. Did you know that? Well, I'm not going to put it like that because that's tomorrow. We don't want to do that yet. Alright, well, tomorrow is Saturday. Maybe you can do your own calendar on Saturday. Let's say the date together, okay? Are you ready? Don't worry, I'll help you. Today is Friday, January 22nd, 2021. Now, 22 is the day today. That's the number. But sometimes people say 22nd. And that's the same thing. Kind of like how you have 1 can also be the first, or 2 can also be the second, or 3 can also be the third. Alright? Those are certain things that you hear, and you know what? You're so smart, I think you just put it all together, and you don't even need to, nobody even teaches it to you. Alright, boys and girls, well, Miss Marcy was teaching you yesterday about a lot of different things, and I hope you remember everything. Tuesday, she also taught you other things. Well, on Wednesday, we went over habitat. Look around. What's in your habitat? I live in Chillicothe, and I'm pretty sure you live in Chillicothe too. Well, our habitat is a town and a city and with buildings and streets and sidewalks. Remember what animal we drew? It was Mad the lion. And where does a lion live? They'll be in the zoo sometimes, but they grow up in Africa. And its habitat is deserty. There's some trees, some jungles too, I'm sure. That is a lion's habitat. Now, we don't have time to draw another habitat, so you are going to have to draw your own habitat. And you know what? Sometimes you just do it for fun, okay? And if you have questions, you know what? Ask a teacher like your mom or your grandma, because they're smart too, and you always do what mom and grandma say, and grandpa. Right, Ada? All right, well, let's go over some of our word families this week really quick. I'm going to write them down. If you want to write them down, you can, but you have to be super duper quick. All right. Our word families this week are IP, IP, and ought. We have 2 because this week we're kind of mixing 2 different units together. just to write down a few if words and ought words. Now, if words are going to rhyme with ip, ought words are going to rhyme with ought. So, all you have to do is think of a letter and put it at the beginning of ip. T, ip. Ip, tip. Let's make some silly ones. N says ip. Mip. Mip? It's just a silly word, mip. Let's make another one. B, and you know it's going to end in ip. What's B say? B, b. Ip, bip, bip, bip. Tip, mip, bip. They rhyme, but they're ip words. Sometimes they're nonsense words. That means they're just silly words. Ought. Okay, ought is going to end in OT. So you have to find a consonant letter to put at the beginning. Let's do the same one that we started with, tip. Ought, taught, taught, like a tater tot. Okay. Now I know it's going to end in OT. Ooh. W says ought. What? Just a silly word, what. What, okay. Ooh, this one you might hear in a Dr. Seuss book. Z says ought. Zot, zot, zot. Sometimes when you're making our word families, you make real words, but you can also make silly words. And that's what these are. Tip, mip, bip. Taught, what, zot. All right, boys and girls, let's erase our ip words. Let's erase our ought words. Now, subtraction is something we started doing in calendar, and it's pretty tricky. When you add, the numbers get bigger and bigger because you're adding and putting things together. When you subtract, it gets less and less. Subtraction is like minusing, like 3 minus 2. So, you know what? Miss Morrissey is a very good teacher, and she has been teaching you how to subtract in previous calendars. Well, we don't have a ton of time today, so you're going to have to practice a little bit on your own. If you have 3 and you minus 2, it's takeaway. How many is left? 1. So you have 3 fingers and you take 2 away. How many is left? 1. 3 minus 2 equals 1. If you have 5 and you take away 1, how many is left? 4. You're taking it away. Sometimes if you have suckers and you want to do a win-win and share your suckers, you give them to people and then you have less. But guess what? They have more. That is a win-win. So if you have 10 suckers, and let's say you have 9 friends, so you give 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You gave 9 away to 9 friends. How many's left? You have 1 left. And you know what? That's okay, because they get a sucker and you get a sucker. All right, boys and girls, last thing for today. Our brains are so big. If we spent a full hour on calendar, we could learn so much, but guess what? You wouldn't have time to watch our stories. You wouldn't have time to do your VLA. You wouldn't even have time to play. And playing is important, but learning is important too. We have learned about the sight word the this week. The is T-H-E, and it is a hard one, but I think it's very important because you see it in books. Thumbs up if you've ever seen the in a book. The is T-H-E. And whenever you see TH at the beginning of a word, it's your tongue goes right behind your teeth, but they don't touch. The is T-H-E. Let's write 2 sentences. Now, they're not going to be random sentences. They're going to go together because they're going to be similar in the same thought. All right. Are you going to write this with me? Capital T. The lion lives in Africa. Oh, this is like what we wrote the other day. Now, Africa is a country, a continent, so it has to be a capital. Whenever you write someone's name or a country or something important, it has a capital. The lion lives in Africa. The lion is happy. Tricked ya. Did you think it was going to be exactly the same as the other day? The lion's not mad today. The lion is happy. Let's read that together. The lion. Oh, you're still writing? Okay, take your time, but we're running out of time, so we have to hurry. The lion, don't forget your finger. The lion lives in Africa. The lion is happy. What's at the end of that sentence? Exclamation mark. Exclamation mark is an exciting mark. It's exciting. The lion is happy. He's happy and he's excited. So whenever you see a sentence with that exclamation mark, you read it like you're excited. Let's read it one more time all together. The lion lives in Africa. The lion is happy. All right, boys and girls, let's erase it real quick and read it. When there's a period, you just read it with a normal voice. When there's an exclamation mark, read it like you're excited. The lion lives in Africa. The lion is happy. Oh, goodness. Maybe you can write more sentences with exclamation marks. All right, well, I wish we had time for a song, but we don't. Maybe you can sing with your mom. All right, boys and girls, we'll see you next time. Have a good week.